know, that is surprising. You had my back for a whole couple of seconds there, didn't you?
Can't blame a girl for being careful.
No. No, I can't. Do you want to move somewhere else? We've done an awful lot of shooting. We can go towards the mountain if you like. Up to you.
Yeah, maybe a bit further down.
Oh, and for your sake, forgive me. I forgot I was wearing this thing. There. Come on. No tricks, I promise. Let's just get away from these gunshots.
I was ready for tricks, but wouldn't be here if I didn't believe you.
I figured in the middle of that wooden bridge would be too much. I was posted up there for a while.
I didn't have great visibility from the reeds. I just wanted to make sure it was actually you showing up.
Same. What do you think? I think this is a fairly decent spot. A little bit of cover.
Yeah, this is fine.
You've switched the fit up a little bit. All in black now.
I mean, this ain't an everyday situation. This is, you know, to suit the occasion.
Of course. Of course.
You took great pains to be able to have this conversation, so I assume you have something important to say.
A couple of things. An ask of all else. How is Dots?
He's not in great condition.
Is he... Is he... I've heard... a coma, yes?
Stuff spreads like nothing else.
If he's still in a coma... That's the least I can do.
Awfully thoughtful.
It's not much. I didn't want to do it. I know that's not a good excuse, but... You know why it happened, right? You know I'm not some blind monster running up to your camp and injuring your people.
You know, that perception is harder and harder to not see. Why Dots? He's never harmed a fucking soul. Nobody, ever. Not intentionally, anyways.
Maybe. Maybe it was a last-ditch effort to make him remember. He's forgotten so much of his past self. I'm sorry it took a bullet to the upper leg to give him a crash course in mutant and human relations, but he needed to learn. He doesn't remember me. And plus, why Dots? Would have done it to anyone, really. Rather Dots than you, personally. But what Harlan and his flock did to our flower, though it did not impede us in any way, the statement alone needed to be responded to. And quite honestly, when Dots was brought to me after accosting Fair Gia, I was hesitant. But what was done needed to be done.
And so y'all bring that to me, to my people, to Dots, instead of the people who actually had a hand in it? I know you know who attacked your flower. I know that you were there. So
I...
why the fuck take it out on us? You don't want to be seen as every mutant is the same, so why the fuck would it be any different from the other way around? I know, we're all just chattel or food or whatever the fuck y'all consider us, but even you have to agree that that logic is faulty at best.
The logic that is faulty is this whole velvet hand, iron glove. Perhaps it's a cycle, yes, but Glory, my way's not working anymore.
Is it not? Don't y'all have people flocking to your calls every day over it? Or is your little civil war getting out of hand?
No, the Civil War has ended, just certain individuals need adjusting. Which is, well, on to a point I'd like to make later. It wasn't personal. Gloria, I did not stand before my family and say, "They raided us! To Centerville! Hurrah!" No, I did not do this. We spread out, we scouted around. One day we sent 2 parties of 7 in opposite ends of the valley. And the next, we had multiple squads in Centerville. We didn't come straight to you, but a price needed to be atoned for. What was I supposed to say? They hit us where it hurts. Our image was so bad. You remember the early days. Listen to me, concerned about our image. You can tell I'm truly perturbed now. All of these fresh mutants from the Black Bomb, their way is fascinating. It's not healthy.
I don't think it's that. I don't think you buy into their way, do you?
As crude as it sounds. It's not about winning. It's about doing the right thing.
The right thing was blowing a hole in Dots's leg and putting him in a coma? That's the right thing to you? You think that'll get him to want to ascend to come to your cause? You'd have done him a better favor eating him.
Is he at least conscious?
No, he ain't regained consciousness since. We keep him fed and watered and taken care of, but I don't know if or when he's gonna wake up. Would have been kinder to kill him.
I can get you supplies.
Why?
Why? Well, I don't want Dots to die.
What do you want from Dots?
In a strange way. Contrary to what you may think, I, as a mutant, believe. I wish to pay penance to him. I know I have wronged him. But as I said, any chattel in his place would have gotten the same treatment. It is not who Dots was in that moment. It is what he was. And it's painful to say, but it's an ugly truth.
Okay, so by that logic, you're a mutant standing here before me. Should I get recompense for what your kind have done to my people?
All at once now. We'll just call it clean. You kill me and we go to peace? Is that what you're suggesting? No, that
No,
wouldn't
I'm
solve
pointing out your own
anything.
logic to you. I know killing you wouldn't solve anything. Probably make things worse.
Exactly. I'm not trying to give myself too much of an attaboy, but I'm one of the least extreme mutants there are, which in its own form is extreme. This was a private conversation. I told only my wife of this matter. And obviously the only person who knows, besides you and I, to my knowledge at least, is the Clover. She is an interesting one, no? Besides
Yeah.
the point.
And I did not take kindly to you threatening her to hold over my head.
Everyone seems
You
to
knew that
know.
I would come here.
Yes, but everyone
if you
seems to
threatened
know
her
of our
instead of me.
codes. It wasn't about threatening her, it was about getting you here. I know you have friends, I know you have allies, and I am very overjoyed not to see them in the bushes. Believe me. Like I said to Dots, Glory, I've tried being the Velvet Glove. It has worked. It worked miracles. Do you know if you wanted to be a mutant and we were in the month of February or March or April, do you know who helped you? This guy. Not anymore. I've done my job. There are 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 others to take my place. I'm not essential. I'm an old revenant. From Deer Isle. Probably one of the last ones by now. What I'm saying is...
Yeah, you need to be careful of that if you wanted to keep it true. You and especially Wasp.
Wasp is... I don't know what's wrong with her anymore. You know, you can only do so much. I think...
Look. I didn't just come here to get your side of things. As a... I don't know, call it a courtesy, a soft spot, sentimentality. You need to know that there's danger not just lurking in the obvious places from the humans that y'all continually wrong, but from your own side too. Those Black Palm, they held up one of my boys recently and asked him very pointed, very prying questions about the nature of Wasp's relationship to humanity. It seemed like they were asking for something, digging for something, or looking for confirmation. He didn't give it to him, obviously. But I don't think they take kindly to you and her coming into human settlements and engaging.
They don't. But it's the old way. That's the point I'm making. There are 2 velvet gloves, maybe 3 on a good day, if you count Hermes. And the rest are an iron fist. The thing I was trying
I
to
wouldn't call
prevent...
Hermes a velvet glove, considering the notable interaction I've had with him.
He's... well... Trust me, if it were my way, he spoke out of turn that night, but I didn't have that power anymore, Glory. I wasn't part of a council. I was fruitless. I was a rogue mutant, again.
For all your, evolution as a species, y'all sure seem subject to the same pride and ego when it comes to, leadership and how to handle yourselves.
Oh. You should see what fighting over a seat is like. My good friend. This storm is about to blow over. Would you like to continue this when it passes? There's another thing I wish to speak on in length, but I will not hold you for too long.
Sure, can bunker down.
I still... Dots is... I've always liked him. You know that. He's always been kind to me. Even though I'm supposed...
If that's how you repay people for being kind to you, forgive me if I've got my newfound fears and hesitations for being here talking to you right now. Storm's coming, though.
Yeah.
We can talk after.
Mhm. I think the weather wobbled a little bit, maybe. Looks like the storm just missed us. No. Psych!